DTI fam, what's good, baby? Another week. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope you guys are living and loving life. Hopefully you're going after your dreams, goals, and aspirations. I am getting ready to hit the trail right now, and I just got to say that I got to give big kudos to my guy, Big D Thack, baby. Dylan Thacker. You guys don't let him know that I'm talking positive about him right now. Don't let him know that I'm hyping him up. Like, don't even send him this episode, all right? We don't got to boost his head anymore, okay? But I got to give credit where credit's due, man. This dude has been so consistent during his Ironman or his full marathon prep that it has truly inspired me to like get out there and do more and be more like I was doing during my Ironman. That's the proper word to put in that placement. Because I noticed how much of a challenge the endurance space is, both mentally and physically, but I also see what it does on the opposite side of how it makes you think, act, feel, the way it makes you be able to connect with the world more, just going out there, enjoying the run, the nature, soaking in fresh air, sunlight, hearing the birds chirping, seeing the leaves change. Like, there's so many more things to the endurance space and to endurance events that just like get overlooked and not enough people talk about. Too many people talk about race day and crossing that finish line in times. But to me, that's not the important part. And I don't even think that would be in like the top 5 things. Like, yeah, it's cool to be able to talk about like hitting your goals and achieving those. But what's even more cool is that journey it took you on during that time. And Dylan's whole message behind this prep has been more than me. How can he impact more people to inspire them to get out there, go for walks, go for runs, sign up for their first race, and impact their lives through his consistency, his discipline, his training, all of that stuff. And so I was very skeptical on how this training block was going to go for him. Truthfully, I was going to take the under just because of the last couple ones. Like, I was like, I don't think he's as dialed as he might think he is. But that's not the case. I mean, he's just, as he says, he's built different. He's a different animal, and he truly is. But this prep was special, and it truly motivated me because of the way that he approached it and the way that he continues to approach it. Dude, I still got this congestion from couple weeks ago. It's driving me crazy. But anyways, his More Than Me movement, I need to shine light on because it impacted me. And so now, whether I was the only person that got impacted by Dylan's journey or not, his messaging worked, his consistency worked, his hard work worked. And so I got to thank him for that because, again, I'm getting ready to go out here, lace up my shoes, hit the trail. I don't know if I'm going to hit 3 miles, if I'm going to hit 6, or if I'm going to hit 12. We're going to go out there, see how the body feels, get a run in, and work towards my goal of running my first marathon in November. Because of Dylan doing More Than Me, he impacted me to go and sign up for my first full marathon in Charlotte on November 15th. So I got to lace up the shoes more. I got to start this journey, and I got to take away what I can take away from it. We got a lot of cool things that we're working on and doing, both with DTI, professional life, personal life, physical life, like mental life. All these different things are going on. And so using endurance and using hard things to be able to push your mindset to see how you can think and act and be and do differently is powerful. And when you challenge yourself both physically and mentally with different tasks, you guys will start getting more out of life. And that's what I want to preach to you, because not only did I sign up for a race, we got another one of our clients running a race this weekend. We just had another one sign up for a race in the beginning of the year. Dylan signed up for the 100-miler, and we have about probably 4 to 12 other people that have reached out in like specific ways of like lacing up shoes and running and stuff like that throughout Dylan's block. And that's just what I know of, like myself, the people, and I'm not even Dylan, but they see the consistency through his content, through what we're posting, what we're talking about on our other platforms. And so it's really cool to know that like this is impacting, again, more than Dylan. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm shining light on the things that I do as well, because I hope that it inspires you guys to go out and do more and be more. We all have these big pictures of our dreams, goals, and aspirations that we have painted. Whether we've taken time to truly envision them and truly paint them to like the fullest extent of what our dream life looks like, family, cars, houses, goals, businesses, like all these different things that we want to happen in life. We paint that picture, but then I question how much people sit back, reflect, and think about that big picture. Like, are you visualizing that on a daily basis? Are you working towards that on a daily basis? Are you doing the things that you need to actually make those dreams a reality? Or do you just keep talking about it, but then there's always like, yeah, but one day, like, how are you approaching life? How are you tackling it? But not only that, how are you talking to yourself and acting to see if that can actually come to life and actually happen? And so the main message here is just that the finish line is extremely cool, and it's glorified, and it's exciting. It's invigorating. When you cross it, you get a sense of emotion and waves, especially when you hit your goal. Like, I crossed the Ironman finish line and instantly started tearing up. I hit my goal. I was under 2 hours in the run. I was under 3 hours on the bike. I was fast as hell on the swim because I didn't have to do it. And so when I crossed that finish line, it was just a world of emotions, and you're going through this tunnel of people just cheering and clapping you on, and you got this, finish strong. And then you see your family, and you see your girl, and you see like the people there that are to support you, and it's just like the smiles on their faces and stuff. Like, there is nothing better. It's like acing a test that you think you failed. It's like getting a job that you thought you weren't going to get. It's like getting your new car that you always dreamed of. It's getting all of those things. But now let's take a step back, because that car that you once dreamed about, are you saying how you want a different one now? And you want a new car and you want to sell yours and you don't like it and you hate it? Are you talking about your job and how you don't like it and it's not what you thought it was going to be, and you're not giving it the effort because, like, fuck them, I don't agree with them, but like, you were dreaming about all those things that you have, and now you stopped appreciating it. And so I look at it in the endurance space, since we talk about it so much, and I've loved, and I still yearn for that feeling of crossing that finish line, getting those emotions. But then after the race is over and that finish line is done, you don't really think about it much. Just like you don't think about that car very much anymore. Just like you don't think about that house. Just about like how you don't think about the stuff within your house. Just like you don't think about the gym membership you have or the relationships that you have. Like, it all goes away because you got it. And I want more, and I'm chasing more, and I want the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. But like, there's a journey in all of these different stages. And I don't get why we don't talk about the journey as much or as often. What are you taking away from this prep? What are you taking away from the job? What are you taking away from the challenges? What are you taking away from that car? Like, what are you taking away from all this stuff that you already have? We're not grateful anymore. We're not grateful at all. We're entitled, we're arrogant, we're cocky. Quite frankly, we all kind of act like fucking snobby little bitches because we expect so much in life. We expect to have a nice house. We expect to have a nice car. We expect to have a good job. We expect to have a perfect relationship. We expect. But like, step back and be like, you know what? Life is great right now, and I'm happy with it. And this is what I wanted, and I have it, and I'm thankful and grateful. And I'm not saying that like you can't ever want a new car, and I'm not saying that you can't ever want a new house, and I'm not saying that you can't ever go after a new goal physically, mentally, spiritually, and I'm not saying that you can't improve the life that you have, because that's what it's about. But again, there's different finish lines for different races. The finish line 10 years ago when Dylan ran his first one was to just finish that motherfucker. Now his goal is to do it in under 3 hours. Like he's some fucking Superman. He is. But again, he appreciates that one where he just wanted to finish. He appreciates the one where he missed the goal. He appreciates the one where he hit the goal. Because it's always progress towards the main goal. And he might say, like, I don't want to qualify for Boston, even though he's chirping like he does again. Like, he may never say that, but it's living in the back of his head. Because guess what? When he crosses that finish line for the sub-3 marathon, you have no idea what that's going to do, how that's going to make you think, how that's going to make you act afterwards. But he's going to look back afterwards and he's going to be like, I fucking hit that goal, baby. My legs felt good. I felt good. I'm tired as hell. But I put it all out there and I hit it. And then the next night's going to come, and the next day, and the next week, and the next months, and he's going to reflect. Man, I did this real good. I did that good. Man, I could have been better here. Oh, I could have done this different. Maybe if I tailored this. Maybe if I put more speed days. And he's like, you know what? I'm not that far off from hitting Boston. I'm fucking going for it. And next thing you know, he's going to go for Boston. But again, he does all these things because I know that he's got other goals, ambitions, aspirations. He's got people to show up for. He's got new stages of life coming. He's got all these different things. So he's appreciating the journey. And that's how life has to be, is that we have these goals and these finish lines that we want in life. But like, how often are you stepping back and looking at the journey that you've been through, that you've went through? And instead of complaining about it and asking like, oh, why me, and the pity party, be grateful and be like, you know what? It's teaching me a lesson. You know, I wanted this job, but I fucking hate it, dude. I hate it. But you know what it's teaching me? It's teaching me how to be calm under pressure. It's teaching me how to be a better person with communication. It's teaching me not to let my fuse blow as quick. It's teaching me like, you know what? Maybe I can actually let this go because it's not going to impact me tomorrow or the next day. And when you start tailoring the way that you think about things, not to compromise and not to say that your thoughts and feelings don't matter, but like what's important, what's going to truly affect you down the road. What's going to affect you is staying in that job and being miserable. But if you can take the stuff that you learned and apply it somewhere else, then you can get out of it and you can keep working towards something. It's like taking that car that you once dreamed about and being grateful for it, but being like, you know what? It don't really, I'm making a little more money. I feel a little bit better. I got room here and there. Like, we got a family coming. I'm going to get a bigger car. Okay, enjoy it. But again, just be grateful for the journeys of life that we go down. The arguments you have with friends, the arguments you have with family, the arguments you have with your loved ones, like whoever it is, okay? Afterwards, it is what it is, baby. We're going to get better from it. We're going to move on. The arguments you have with your boss, or the disagreements, or even the good conversations that you have with family, friends, boss, whatever. Like, there's still stuff to take away from that. You don't always learn from the bad. But what you do always learn from is taking that step forward, is doing those things. And so I just want to like highlight that, like, let's look into our life a little bit more. Let's be a little bit more present with the present. You know what I'm saying? Let's be a little bit more present with the present. So that way we can start appreciating things and realize like everything's not freaking perfect, but I'm still breathing. The sun's still shining, the world's still going around, and I'm here and I'm grateful for it. And if you aren't to that point where you're like, man, I'm here and I'm grateful for it and like life's going good, I've been there. And you can get out of that slump as well. All of this stuff that I'm talking about, all of this is applicable to you in any way, shape, or form in your life, because guess what? We have the control to be able to navigate life's path. And sometimes we think that path is always getting ripped from us. But that's because we don't remain consistent and we aren't disciplined enough in order to see the progress and traction. And so when we're training for these things, when we're studying for these tests, when we're working to get a new car and we need to put finances elsewhere to save up for it, and when we're working on relationships and we're working on friendships and family, and we're working on jobs and careers, and we're working on our dreams, goals, aspirations, professionally, spiritually, mentally, what are you doing on a daily, consistent basis to see the progress? Even if you can't see it that day, that week, that month, that year, what are you doing in order to check the boxes daily, to be able to move forward in life, to appreciate the journey that you're going on, and realizing because you're positive instead of negative, things will start to take a turn and you'll be able to see the things and you'll be excited to wake up and go after it, and you'll be excited that you're going to get kicked in the dick and then get back up and keep going after it. It ain't ever going to be perfect, y'all. It's never going to be. And any time that you cross a finish line, or you get something you want, or you have something you've been yearning for, anything like that, it's always going to change. It ain't never just going to be like, yes, I'm exactly where I want to be, and that's it. Because guess what? Life could kick you in the dick again. You could get demoted at work. You could lose a hot water tank, and you don't got the funds for it. Like, life is always going to kick us in the dick. Yeah. Gonna kick us in the dick. But we gotta fucking bounce back and punch that motherfucker in the face. Because we're in control of our lives. You get what I'm saying? We just can't let our lives get controlled by the outside forces, because the outside forces are always going to try and bury us and put us down and make it hard. So we don't need to make it harder on ourselves. Life is already hard. This is why you have to do hard things, so that way you can navigate, control, and go and push beyond the limits. And so it started with Dylan's marathon prep, and I was giving him compliments to getting kicked in the dick. But there's a reason for it, because Dylan has been grinding every single day. He's missed one workout. One. And by workout, I mean run. He's missed one. Do you think that he got up every single day and felt amazing and it was like, man, this is easy? No. He did the same runs multiple times during training, and some days it was super easy. Other days, he's like, what is going on? Then he gets sick. Then this. Then life. Then travel. Then it goes on. That's getting kicked in the dick. Because it hurts your ego. It hurts your confidence. But guess what? He didn't stop. He pushed through. He kept going. And that's what life's about. And so when we talk about this mental and physical, bridging the gap, it's doing both of them, because there's challenges in both. And when you go through challenges and hard times, and when you fail, and when you get kicked in the dick, you learn, develop, and grow to be able to go to the next height, to go to the next limit, to reach and achieve even more than what you want. And when you do those things, a whole new universe and world opens up mentally. And it's like, actually, I'm going to take this and go this way, because that's the impact I'm supposed to make. And then I'm going to do this. And you just keep building and growing and developing. So needless to say, put a plan in place to be able to check the boxes daily. Little habits add up. Don't undermine them. Don't think so. Like, if life's hard right now, stick to them. You need them more than you think. All right? Work's busy, you need your habits. Life's busy, you need your habits. Relationships busy, you need your habits. Because if you aren't showing up for yourself and doing the things that you need to do, that you said that you were going to prioritize to reach that big picture, then you're failing yourself, which is failing everybody else around you. And it's going to impact your career. It's going to impact your relationship. It's going to impact your friendships. It's going to impact your life. And if you don't grab it by the freaking cojones, then it's going to grab you by them, and it's going to keep dragging you across the ground. It's just the nature of the beast. That's life. That's life. That's all I got for y'all. I'm going to go hit these miles. I'm already 17 minutes into this video, and I need to get running. So y'all have a great day. We'll be talking soon. Don't let life kick you. It's on!